In this video, we are going to learn how we can model or simulate an existing water distribution network using EPANET. So let's start EPANET and then go to one of the standard examples provided uh, by the EPANET software. So usually these examples are installed in the documents directory. So go to your documents directory and then there should be an EPANET projects folder there and examples. So let's open net1 example. Looks like this. So you can see that there is a water source here and a pump is being used to provide water into the network, and there is a storage tank here. So this is a fairly simple network, and you can also notice that the units they have been using is gallons per minute in this case. Let's run this network. So run was successful. Now you can start examining the results. But before going to the results, let's look at some of the elements in this network and their properties. For example, go to the source, double click on the source, and you will get this property sheet. The most important parameter, hydraulic parameter for the water source is the total head. That is how high the water level of a water source. Usually in EPANET, we assume that the water source water level does not change with time. But if you want to have it changing with time, you can have a head pattern, but that's an advanced detail. Similarly, if you go to one of the pipes, you can see its diameter. This is in inches because we are using the gallon inch system. And this is the resistance or the roughness parameter for that. So explaining this involves a little bit of hydraulics. And if you go to one of the nodes, you can see that there is a base demand. That means some customers are connected to that node. Um, and sometimes there can be a demand pattern, that is customers do not use water in equal quantities throughout the day. Their demand changes over time. Now let's look at the results for a moment. Let's go to one of the nodes here and press this graph icon and say that this is the node you want to graph, and let's put the pressure as our parameter. So here you can see how the pressure varies throughout the day. The pressure is in PSI again because we are using GPM as our base units. Similarly, we can look at maybe the demand, that is how much water is flowing, and you can make these graphs for more than one node at a time. So just add, add, add. So then you get this nice graph showing all the demands in the selected nodes, how it's varying with time. We can make a similar graph for pressure also if that is needed. This time pressure. Like this. So that is how you use the basic simulation abilities of EPANET. And you can also look at here the status report, which shows some of the details about the hydraulic analysis and how it is proceeding over the simulation period. In this case, it's 24 hours. And you can also get results in tables. And if you have a pump, you can also look at the energy expenditure. That's it.